Good morning, everybody. It is Driven Fitness Erica here, your friendly and fabulous online personal trainer and health and wellness expert. Welcome to my weekly live coaching session. It's about 7:30 in the morning Pacific time. Grab your hot drink. I'm on to hot water this morning. And sit down and get ready to learn some good health and wellness stuff. I missed last week because I had to go give blood for a blood test, and I had to give so much blood, and I had to be fasted. I couldn't have any water, and I was not a happy camper. No water, no coffee, no food. Nobody would have wanted to see me, so I opted to skip last week. So I'm a much happier person this week. I'm back. And when I get my test, my blood test, it's a really cool test that I'm having done that measures all kinds of really cool stuff in your body. So when I get the results, I will share it because it's a really interesting way to learn how healthy you are and what the insides of you currently look like. So it's called the NutriVal. And when I get my results, I'll do a coaching session on it in case you want to get it done too. So this week, I wanted to talk about how your hunger and stress hormones are affecting your weight loss. Yes. It is not just food. It is not just exercise. This day and age, particularly for women over 35, your stress and hunger hormones are actively helping or perhaps hindering you from your weight loss goals. So I just quickly wanted to touch base on that today because for many people, it could be the missing link of why you're not reaching your goals. So I've talked about cortisol many times here in our live coaching sessions and with clients and various other places. Cortisol is our stress hormone. It's released when we're stressed, when we have high super traumatic stress, but also this low grade everyday life stress. Your body cannot tell the difference, and it always releases that cortisol to help deal with that stress. For most of us, particularly women these days, we have a constant overload and release of cortisol in our bodies. That's our stress hormone, and that can affect your weight loss goals. How? Well, number one, when your cortisol is spiked, usually your hunger hormone, ghrelin, is spiked. Ghrelin gives you cravings. It wants you to eat. So what do we usually reach for when we're craving food? Not healthy food, right? Usually crap food. Fast food, sugar, salt, whatever your particular weakness is, ghrelin will create those cravings. So number one, if your cortisol is spiked, you most likely have a hunger hormone spike as well, and you want to eat. The second way that cortisol affects your weight loss goals is that if you have high cortisol, in general, cortisol will block your progesterone. I need a drink. Think about that. Your cortisol blocks your progesterone. Now, progesterone and estrogen in your body should be balanced. But if progesterone is being blocked, then you are artificially dominant in your estrogen. And estrogen is a fat storer. It wants your body to hold on to fat, particularly around your belly. So, if your cortisol is high, it is working in a variety of ways to hinder your weight loss goals. So if you're working hard, if you feel like you're doing everything right, eating well, exercising, all that kind of stuff, and you're not seeing results, then your stress and hunger hormones might be something that you want to look at. And maybe you think you're doing everything right, but are you really? There's a plethora of information out there on the World Wide Web and the media, books, magazines that are telling you what you should be doing. But maybe it's time to talk to a pro, that's me, to just make sure that what you're doing is appropriate for your goals and your stage of life. And this year, 2022, one of my main goals is to grow those kind of programs. So some of you may have noticed that my programs have been shifting a little bit from just fitness, primarily fitness and nutrition, to something that's more well-rounded, something that includes the mind, the body, the spirit, the soul, all-encompassing. Why is that one of my goals this year? Well, because that's what I feel like people need. That's what women particularly are craving these days. I've been hearing over the last few months that there's just an overwhelming amount of health and fitness information out there, and it's really hard to sift through what you should be doing for your body. Should you be doing a keto diet? Should you be doing intermittent fasting? Should you be doing weightlifting? Should you be doing HIIT? How do you balance your hunger and stress hormones? Those are all pieces of the puzzle that I wanted to put together so you can finally feel like you have a healthy mind, a healthy body, healthy energy, and you're starting to feel good about yourself again. So I launched my hormone balance programs at the end of last year in fall, and those have been really, really great. And those specifically work on learning all the hormones in perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause. That means if you are over 30, 35, any of those time frames or stages in your life are either coming or you're in one of them, and it's a good program for you. But I'm launching a second program starting, the first one is 5 weeks. It starts March 21st. It's called Fit Body Vibrant Life. Fit Body Vibrant Life. It's a tongue twister. I haven't had to say it out loud yet. And that one is going to focus on 1 week fitness, 1 week nutrition, 1 week lifestyle, which is going to specifically address the hunger and stress hormones and how they're affecting your weight loss goals, and then 2 weeks to put it together. So that is another great one if potentially you don't want to address all of the hormones, but you still feel like there's a missing piece in your weight loss goal. The new program specifically addressing stress and hunger hormones is a great option for you. So going forward, I'm not going to get rid of my fitness programs or my fitness classes, but I want to add, and it's a reflection of where I am at in my own life and what I need, as well as what I've noticed over the last few years, women, particularly women, really need to reach long-term success and start to feel better. They just want to feel better. They want to feel energy. You want to feel good about what you're doing and not be confused and overwhelmed. Now, all of my programs are what I would consider premium programs. They are not $30, right? So they are several $100s depending on what you're doing. And why? Why do I do premium programs? Well, what I've noticed, the most successful part of all of my programs is that they all have a one-on-one check-in. So every single week you have a one-on-one coaching call with your coach, that's me right now, to specifically create a program just for you, a customized program based on your life. So without that one-on-one check-in and accountability and customized program, you can get benefit, but you can't maximize your benefits. And I've heard the feedback from my programs that the one-on-one check-ins and the ability to get customized homework, a customized plan, and customized coaching based on your individual needs and goals is what has truly been valuable. And that's why my programs are at a premium price. So I hope that you take the opportunity to check some of them out. Remember, your hunger and stress hormones are affecting your weight loss goals, potentially helping or hindering. So we want to get those under control. And check out the stuff I'm going to be releasing soon about my new program, the Fit Body Vibrant Life. I only work with 10 people at a time. So if you're interested, shoot me a message or respond to one of my posts so that I can send you out some information and get an application to you so that I can learn more about you and see if you're a good fit. So with that, go out, make it a great day, have a lovely weekend. Next week, I'm going to be talking about macros and calories. That was a question I got on Instagram. So we're going to be covering that next Thursday. Until then, make it a great week. Go out and find some adventure. Bye.